And another behind-the-scenes person, Cheryl Wallace, who is brand new to Carrister County Family Services. This is her first AGA, so let's be kind and welcoming to Cheryl.
Thank you so much. As you can imagine, I'm a little nervous because it is my first one. And, you know, of course, I'm wearing my big shoes that I have to fill behind Carol. So being with the organization now for 4 months, it's been a great learning curve and really a great opportunity for me. As a new staff member in the finance team, I've been so impressed with the amazing work being done in the department and across CSFS. The dedication to the programs and the nations that we serve has truly been inspiring for me. I'm really looking forward to growing and seeing the growth of the organization as we continue to blaze the trails with the important work being done here. The growth really has been, has put a lot of pressure on all parts of the organization, including finance, but we really have an incredible team. As you can see here, we have processed a lot of payments, payrolls. As Brad was saying, so many new staff have been hired, which puts a lot of pressure on the payroll team. And I really want to thank them for all the work that I've seen them do just in my very short time with being with the organization. So our audit was completed in August 2022. And if you're following along in your package, we did get a clear audit. And I'll just show the next slide here so you can see where that is on the last page of their letter there. And they did give us a clear audit, which has been great. It was a lot of hard work done through that time. So just to talk about a few of the numbers, you know, as we all know, the growth that has happened, that's tied to money. So in the organization, we've seen the revenue grow along with the staff and the expenses. The next few slides will just kind of show you a little bit of a pictorial of that. So just a summary of the revenue and expenses, the surplus prior year and in 2022, we did have a small deficit. And that's just some of the catching up of some of the spending that couldn't happen during COVID, catching up with some of the hiring that needed to be done, and getting us caught up with some of the program delivery and so forth. Just a graph, a little, like I said, just a bit of a pictorial to show you where we're at over the last few years. The blue bar is the revenue. And we've just seen the incredible growth that has happened with CSFS over just even these few years that I've shown here. I've compared it to wages just so you can see the comparison of the growth of the wages along with, of course, the staff that we've been hiring and doing the amazing work with the programs that the organization has been doing. This is our expenditures overall, so including our salaries and benefits. Of course, salaries and benefits is a huge part of our expenditures, and this just shows you the overall expenditures as a comparison in overall the years. Again, if you're just following along in the package, this is our statement of financial position, so showing our assets and liabilities, and just showing you that the growth that has happened through that over the last couple of years in the package. Just as a summary of that, this provides you some information just as a comparison over that couple of years and a small summary. And of course, the asset growth has really been due to all the growth in the programs, the buildings that we've renovated, and of course, the healing center, which was the space or the land was purchased, and of course, we'll see continuing building and renovation there along with some of our other locations. So just a quick look at a year ahead. There was actually a couple of pictures I wanted on my slides, but they weren't on here, unfortunately. As you all know, Cheryl has retired, and I really appreciate her support and having her around, continuing to have her around. She's been doing a lot of training and will continue to do some training to make sure our managers are up to date and can capture the things they need to do with their programs and understanding their budgets and so forth. And the really important piece of that has been some of the work that she's done around us going paperless and allowing us to be able to also deliver our results much faster. And then, like I say, not actually incurring that paper that's happening, which has allowed us to be in a space that doesn't have all those filing cabinets that used to be around. There was also a restructure of the department, and we've madly been hiring too, and of course that's across the organization. And we're getting there. We still have a couple more positions to fill, but we're getting there and getting caught up too. So, like I say, I just want to congratulate Carol. This was from a fun little barbecue that we had, and I asked Carol to leave us behind her lucky dice, and I think she'll know the piece behind that, and our team too that's watching. It was kind of a funny story that happened at our barbecue, so make sure you leave those behind. So I'll leave it open to some questions, and don't make them too hard. Like we said, you know, I'm new, but Carol's there, so I can always ask her later if I can't answer the questions.
Thank you so much, Cheryl. So do we have any questions for Cheryl from the floor? No? Any online? You're off the hook. So thank you for your report back. And with that,